Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Anastasia. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you are returning, hello, I'm so glad that you are here also. Today I will be sharing a video with all of the thrifted things that I have in my home. And I have thrifted over the years and I've just been really enjoying it. So I want to say around 40%ish of my home is thrifted. So things like my kids' beds and dressers and things like pillows and lamps and even mirrors in my home. Some of my favorite decor items I have thrifted, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you kind of some tips of what to look for at a thrift store and how you can style them, and I'll be showing you ways I have styled them in my home as well as in other people's homes. So I do go over to some people's homes and I redecorate and redo their homes, and if they allow it, I will go ahead and thrift as much items as I can. It is the cheapest way to go, and it is the best way to find some very unique pieces for the space. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Thrifting my blankets and my throw pillows is my most favorite thing to do. So when I go to the thrift store, I usually look for pillows that vary in sizes and different shapes because I love the different layers it adds to my sofa or my bed. But most importantly, I look for pillows that are down-filled. Down-filled pillows can be pretty pricey. At a regular store, they're around $25 and up for one pillow, but at the thrift store you can score yourself some awesome 20 by 20 pillows for like $3.99. That is usually what I buy for myself, and it's okay if you don't like the pillow cover. That is changeable. It is no big deal. I go on Amazon and I pick out pillow covers that match my color palette or that match the season where we are at, and it just makes switching out your pillows so fun. Also, may I add that storing a lot of pillows takes a lot of room. I live in a little apartment and I cannot afford to store 85 pillows. So I just have a couple of pillows that I have all the time, and all I do is switch out their pillow covers. I love to do that because pillow covers don't take a lot of room. They're easy to take off, to throw in the wash, and it is just a game changer for me. So if you are small on space, you don't want to store a lot of pillow, and honestly, purchasing pillow covers is so much cheaper than purchasing already like big pillows. So I love to change my pillow covers throughout seasons. I love to add textures and colors. I will leave some of my favorite pillow covers down below for you guys to check them out. But also, if I am ever working on somebody's room and if they don't mind me thrifting, you better believe I'm gonna go ahead and thrift them some pillows because it's gonna save them some money and they can switch up their covers whenever they feel like without compromising on storage. Thrifting furniture sometimes can be a hit or a miss, but I always make sure to stop by the thrift store to look at some furniture pieces, and sometimes it's Facebook Marketplace or even Craigslist. Those places often go unlooked and there's so much goodies that people are just getting rid of. So in my home, I had people move out and they were getting rid of this awesome bunk bed that I needed for my two girls, and this was like $100. It was in brand new condition and it is so functional. We have a small room. This works perfect. Another awesome piece that was found on Facebook Marketplace was this dresser. This dresser was a wooden color. The knobs were, I don't know, some kind of yellow color, and my husband painted this for me, and now it is standing here. This was $50. So now I have a beautiful wooden dresser that did not cost me very much money, but that is so functional and beautiful. across from my girls' room is my boys' room, and you better believe I went ahead and thrifted this bed also. This was a Craigslist find. This is a regular IKEA bunk bed, and it serves a wonderful purpose here for my 2 boys, and I just cleaned it up. It's great. It didn't cost a lot of money, but you guessed it, this little dresser here was also thrifted. This dresser was lime green in color, and my husband went ahead and spray painted it for me. And this is a real wood piece right here, so it's very sturdy. I have used this for years and years. I just changed out the knobs and it has never disappointed. Another thing to look out for when thrifting are chairs. There's so many office chairs, accent chairs. This chair right here is actually originally from Amazon. It was $130 and I was very close of purchasing it, but I kid you not, the next day somebody on Facebook put this up for sale for 30 bucks, and I need a chair for my little office nook and it fits perfectly. It is such a beautiful piece. I do have a vacuum cleaner, a carpet cleaner that I use to go ahead and clean this chair, but $30 and a little bit of elbow grease did the trick for me. If there is a room that I'm working on for somebody, I'm also trying to thrift as many pieces that I can. Of course, this little chair right here got cleaned up, but I just needed the perfect small little chair for this little reading nook, and this was a great score. As well as this bedroom right here, I need a little place for people to sit down, put on their shoes and socks, and this chair cost me $50. It is beautiful and it is big. Another thing that I always find at the thrift stores are mirrors. Oh my word, you guys, $6 for this mirror. It is gorgeous, but a very similar one I found on Facebook was this black one that I had during the Christmas season, and I actually got 2 of them for 50 bucks. So I had one in my bedroom and one in the living room, and I just loved decorating with them for the winter time. But other awesome mirrors that you can buy are frameless mirrors. These mirrors right here were purchased at a garage sale, and they have served me well for so many years, as well as this round one right here. This round one was actually originally from IKEA, but somebody was selling it on Craigslist and I snatched it up. And decorating around mirrors can be so fun because with every season, your mirrors just look different. So I've been swapping this mirror between my living room and my bedroom. I love to look at lampshades and lamp bases at the thrift store. There is such a variety, it's insane. But you guys, don't be fooled by the color or the lack of texture. I love to DIY my lamps, and I'll be sharing a quick little tutorial here a little bit later on, but look for the shape of the lamp. If you like the shape that it is, there is no problem of making it over, but you cannot beat these prices. Like $6 for a lamp? What? That's a score if you ask me. But on Facebook, somebody posted these gorgeous lamps. These are the Threshold Studio McGee line, and I snagged them up. And let me tell you, I have placed them in my girls' room, I have placed them in my boys' room, I have placed them in my room, and they are beautiful. And the thing is that when you're placing the same lamp in different areas, it looks different. So here in my girls' room, it just looks very whimsical and magical, versus here in my boys' room, this lamp looks very minimal and kind of edgy, which I really love, since, you know, we all use light, and something about having the lamp turned on in the evening time, it just brings such a beautiful ambiance. So not only are buying lamps is functional, but it's so cheap and so beautiful. speaking of DIYing, I needed a humongous large lamp in my living room, and all it took was a little bit of paint and a little bit of an easy technique using a damp paper towel, and it just created the beautifulest, largest lamp that I needed for my living room. But I found this beautiful little lamp at the thrift store. This was like $5.99 or something like that, I don't know, but the shape is really beautiful, but the color obviously was not. So here's a quick little tutorial for you guys. If you don't have any texture on your lamp, go ahead and sand it down. This is just gonna create some scuffs and scratches for your paint to hold on to. Otherwise, your paint is gonna slide right off. And this technique is very easy, very forgiving. You're gonna use some dry decks, so you're gonna have to get your hands a little bit dirty, but I'm using dry decks to put this all over the lamp. And you can use long lines, you can use crisscross, like whatever technique, whatever strokes you want to use, go ahead and do that. Here I just ended up doing long lines throughout the lamp. So I'm gonna go ahead, put this on the lamp. I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry for a minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down. If you have a favorite color combination, go ahead and use that, but I love to mix different colors together so I could create myself a really unique color. So I'm starting off with the base color, which is kind of this grayish bluish color. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be dabbing a damp paper towel into some water and then into some paint just to kind of dilute the colors a little bit, and I'll be dabbing this all throughout the lamp. And I think I did 2 or 3 shades on this lamp, and I just wanted to create a very aged kind of cement or rock kind of look, and I think it came out beautiful. I used the same technique on these 2 large lamps. These lamps came out like $3 a piece, which was amazing because I needed a lamp to go into an entryway that I was making over. So after painting this lamp, I put it up here on this entryway table, and it looked so gorgeous and so beautiful, and for $3 you cannot beat it. Another fun technique I use on lamps is adding some cracked pepper into the paint. It sounds funny, but this is how I got this beautiful texture on these thrifted lamps that I used for this guest bedroom, and it just creates such a unique look for this specific bedroom. So don't be afraid to try new techniques. Like, who would have thought that adding some pepper would look kind of cute actually on the lamp? Some days you need to DIY some lamps, and sometimes you don't. For this master bedroom, I just came across these beautiful large lamps that were beautiful as is. There was no painting that needed to be done, and these were $10 a piece, so these were such a great find, and for this master bedroom they did the job just fine. Alright, so this about wraps up today's video. I hope you guys got some ideas of what to look for at a thrift store, of some ideas on how to DIY a couple items. I love me some good DIYs because I love to make items very specific to my style and into my home. Thrifting can be so much fun. Sometimes it's a hit and a miss, and I have just learned to go to the thrift stores that usually, you know, hit the spot for me, and it just never disappoints. But let me say that I do have so much more thrifted items here in my home, and if I was to include all of those categories in this video would have been like 2 hours long. So if you guys like the style of this video and if you want to see a part 2, let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys do enjoy, I'll maybe go ahead and film that other one for you also. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I cannot wait to see you next time.